Miss Sharon here with your 3108 News Channel weather report for this week. On Monday, April 27th, it looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. The low is going to be of 61 degrees and the high is going to be of 76 degrees. So make sure you go outside for a little bit and enjoy that nice sunny day. For Tuesday, it looks like there's going to be a low of 66 degrees and a high of 84 degrees. It's going to be a little bit cloudy, but still mostly sunny. For Wednesday, the low is going to be 72 degrees with a high of 83 degrees. It will also be sunny, well, mostly sunny with a little bit of clouds. For Thursday, make sure you stay in, grab that popcorn, and watch some movies. And also do your homework because it's going to be raining. It's going to be a low of 66 degrees and a high of 78 degrees. For Friday, make sure you go out and enjoy the sun again. It looks like it's going to be a beautiful day with a low of 63 degrees and a high of 78 degrees. Thank you everyone for watching. This is Miss Sharon live from her backyard. Now some daily news about what's going on around the world. Miss Erin?
Thank you, Ms. Sharon. For this week's World Around Us, I wanted to bring you a couple of really positive stories that I found on the internet and other sources too. I hope that you have heard me talking about how I sew masks for people who need them, my friends, my family, and also for first responders, people who work in the hospitals, police officers, paramedics, correctional officers, police officers, anybody who has to deal with people in a very close area. I wanted to do what I could, and I sew as a hobby, so that's what I can do. So the organization I volunteer for is called the Mask Project of Tampa Bay, and yesterday, they were featured with 3 other mask makers on the Kelly Clarkson talk show. So Kelly Clarkson talked a little bit with each of the organizations about what they do and why they do it, and then surprised each of them with $3,000 each person, each organization, to buy supplies to keep going because she felt that it was such a good thing. So someone has us beat. She is 89 years old and she lives in Chicago. So she wanted to do something and started making masks for about 50 of her family members. That number has now grown beyond her family to 650 masks. She does this out of the kindness of her own heart and has said that she does this while listening to her favorite music group, the Beatles. I think that's pretty cool. During this COVID epidemic, a lot of farmers have had to dump their products before they go bad. Dairy farmers, like I've pictured up in the upper right-hand corner, have had to literally dump their milk before it goes bad. And also produce farmers have had to get rid of their extra produce. Sometimes they do that by burning and sometimes it's dumping. The reason why they're having to do this is because orders for product have gone way down since the epidemic happened, because these would have gone to schools. Like in Pinellas County, we only have, I think, 4 centers that distribute food instead of all of the schools in the county having food available for their students. Also, restaurants can only do takeout, so they don't have to have as much produce and items on hand for them to be able to fill orders. So that has made the farmers have too much of their product and they have to get rid of it, because plants don't stop growing because people are sick, and cows don't stop needing to be milked just because we're sick. So Publix has decided that they will buy the excess food and or produce and milk from their area farmers, which is the entire southeast. Also goes up to like North Carolina. It's pretty far how far Publix goes. It's based in Lakeland, which is right outside of Tampa Bay. That's probably why there's a lot of Publix around. So they are going to buy all of the excess produce and milk and other items from farmers, and then they're going to donate it to another organization which is called Feeding America. And what Feeding America does is to feed people who need help, people who can't afford their groceries. So they will be getting the extras that farmers had to dump, but it helps the farmers because Publix is buying those extra things from those farmers. So that's a really good thing. And then I have an update. If you remember last week, I talked about Captain Tom Moore in England. And he turned 100 years old. And part of him turning 100 was that he wanted to raise some money for the National Healthcare Service, the NHS, which is the healthcare system that England has for all of its citizens. He initially wanted to do 100 laps of his garden, which we in America call that a yard. After the 100 laps, he wanted to be able to raise $1,000 to be able to donate. Well, when I brought the story to you, he was up to $13 million, which is a lot more than 1,000. Well, now he has made it to $33.7 million, which has made a record in the UK, which is England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. A record of any individual fundraising effort. So a lot of people in England have started a petition for him to become knighted. Because England has a queen, has a monarchy, they are able to still make knights and a bunch of other titles. So that petition has had a lot of response. And also, like the picture I have of in the middle is Prince William and Princess Kate, who Prince William, after his dad, is to become King of England. He sent a congratulations and a thank you to Captain Moore to thank him for his efforts. So he may soon be Sir Tom Moore. So I would like to challenge all of you before I go to think of something you can do for someone else that is kind and makes their life a little bit easier during not just the COVID epidemic, but also for every day after it's over, because it will be over, I promise. So for Channel 3108 News, this is Miss Erin, and now we have a fun fact. Miss Rebecca?
Thank you, Miss Erin. This is Mrs. Rebecca this week of April 27th with some fun facts. Since this week we're going to be focusing on health and safety, I have some facts about health. The first few facts are about general health. Did you know that laughing is good for the heart and can increase blood flow by 20%? Also, your skin works hard. Not only is it the largest organ in the body, but it defends against disease and infection and regulates your temperature and aids in vitamin production. The last general fact I have for you about health is that exercise will give you more energy even when you're tired. Did you know that? Okay, I have just 2 more health facts for you today. The next one is about health and food. Did you know that chocolate is good for your skin? Its antioxidants improve blood flow and protect against UV damage. The next one is about good health practices. Breathing deeply in moments of stress or any time during the day brings many health benefits such as better circulation, decreased anxiety, and reducing blood pressure. Well, there you have it, some fun health facts for this week. Until next week, we are coming to you live from our homes with 3108 News. Have a great week, everyone.